Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? You ever heard of a crisis actor? You're listening to the Kevin Jackson Show, KJRadio.com, 844-551-8255. Crisis actors. These are people that go from crisis to crisis. They're paid by the left. They go from crisis to crisis, and they speak out with leftist narrative. There's a kid that's been interviewed multiple times. You've seen him, and he was, and supposedly he's an son of an FBI agent, and he spoke out after the shooting in Parkland, and he talked about gun control and how, we've got to help, this impassioned speech. And it turns out he's been to 4 or 5 of these things. It's what he does. He's paid to do it. Many of these people are. There is a picture of these crisis actors before they're set out for the media, and they take a selfie, and then they all spread out, and they all, it's just horrible what's going on here. Let me tell you why that is. The left can't sell you the truth. They can't sell you the truth. They can't tell you the truth. Because if they do, they disappear. The most vicious liars on the planet are the leftists in America. I want you to think about this for just a second. We're going to go back, I'm going to get you back in the Wayback Machine. We're going to go back to the Civil War, where over 300,000 white men, mostly men, fought against their brothers, mostly brothers, in order to free black people. I want you to think about that. 200 and something thousand people on the left of this argument, the Democrats, wanted to keep black people enslaved. 300 and something thousand Republicans, people who fought against their family, wore a Union uniform in order to stop slavery and gave their lives, brother against brother. And to this day, black folks go, man, it was slavery. And what? Let me ask you, who freed you? The very same white people who are under attack, the white men in this country who are under attack, 300,000+ of those men gave their lives to free people that they have no, pardon the pun, skin in the game. And they did it. They did it because they believed in this country. They believed in America. They didn't do it because they had a black friend. They were thinking, oh, Moses there, he's a pretty good guy. I'm going to go fight for Moses' family. The government called them in, said this is an atrocity. They believed it. They had to believe it, because why else would you go to war against your own brother, your own family, your own compadre, your citizen, fellow citizen? Why would you do it? Do you think any leftist ever explains it to black people this way? Like, well, look, man, why are you so down on white folks? Who do you think freed you? I'm not talking about Republicans and passing a piece of legislation. I'm talking about put their money where their mouth is, sent their sons, their uncles, their husbands away to fight for you. Who did this? This country did it, not the Democrats. The people that you fight against right now, the Republicans, the conservatives, the white men that you decry, are the very reason you get to do that. They're also the people who started the NRA, who protected blacks, who got the firearms in the hands of black folks so they could protect themselves from whom? The Democrats. Yet again. The very people who started the Freedmen Bureau so that black people could become educated, who then got their names put on all these things known as historically black colleges and universities, the white men that black people decry, are the very people who not only freed you from slavery by sacrificing hundreds of thousands of their family members, but then said, we're going to make sure you have protection, that you are educated, and you have rights. So they started passing all kinds of rights, civil rights acts. Civil Rights Act of 1867, I believe that was called the Anti-KKK Act. Beginning in 1866, all the way through 1965 with the Civil Rights, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, Republicans did this. Do you think the left wants this truth to get out? You think they want to explain it in such a way that people go, well, shoot, that makes a lot of sense. You know what? I can't go feeling this bad about white men. It's funny that this feminist movement talks about all the things that it's fighting for. We're fighting for suffrage. We're fighting for equal pay. Let me tell you something. It wasn't 384,000 women who were killed in the Civil War. It was 300-something thousand men who fought against slavery. Not women. You want to talk about World War II? Look, I'm not in any way minimizing women in the lives in the forming of this country and in the lives of the men that serve it, or I'm not minimizing women in their roles today. I'm not minimizing any of it. But what I'm telling you is, if you're going to beat up on men, where are you going to start? You're going to start in 1865 when they fought to keep this country together and fought to free black people, because it was white guys doing it. It wasn't Mexicans. It wasn't Muslims. It wasn't Chinese. It was white guys. And what about those very same white guys who landed on Omaha Beach on Normandy? And you've watched Saving Private Ryan. You saw what happened. Yeah. Let me ask you this. How many black folks will be willing to do that for white folks today? I don't know many. So get off your high horses, you bunch of lying leftists. We know who you are. You talk about getting guns. You talk about letting people come in and open borders. You talk about Muslims. Is there some peace-loving individual? Well, look, we're on to you. But here's the thing. Tired of cleaning up your messes. You're worse than the French. Need something? Oh, America, please come help. Please come help. You get in trouble. What's our first thing to do? I'll call 911. I hate cops, but 911. Can't stand police. But we'll call 911 faster than anybody. Mess with a leftist. I'll call the cops. I just want to say one day, you call them. Call them and tell them Kevin Jackson just punk slapped you right to your face and then slapped your mama. Now call a cop. And I want the cops to show up and go, Kev, what's up, baby? I'm like, hey, Officer Johnson, what's up, my man? I would love to see that. Actually, I wouldn't care about that, but it would be fun. Maybe we make a sketch comedy about it or something. Crisis actors, folks. Crisis actors to pretend that they were part of the Parkland situation, to pretend that they were part of Columbine, to pretend they were part of whatever shooting that occurs, all so the left can perpetrate lies. That's all they're about, lies. Hey, let's make up a fake narrative and everybody will go for it and we'll just keep doing it and maybe it'll stick. Good luck with that, leftist.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.